Hey everybody, and welcome to a demonstration of our purchase order app. This is an app that allows you to register any items and also post the product receipt. So I've already created some purchase orders, so let's go and receive them. So on this first screen, we see that it's prompting us to select a company. So just choose a company, and these are all of the label printers that we have set up for this company. We can see that there is a button here to skip printing, and this will not print any labels at all if you do not wish to. I'm just going to go ahead and select a printer, and see here we can see that it's prompting us to select a site, and this is the site that is located on the purchase order header. So if the header is blank, then it will not actually show up in this app. So same thing for a warehouse. This is all pulling from the purchase order header. So these are all of the purchase orders that are either approved or confirmed in this site and warehouse. So typically in order to receive anything or register anything, it has to be confirmed. But this app, if it's only approved, it will do the confirmation for you. But you can also have the option to filter by confirmed orders only. There's also filters here to search by PO number. If you just know like the last couple digits, you can enter that, or if you know the name of the vendor, you can also put just little keywords in there. So I'm going to go ahead and register in this purchase order by just clicking on it. And here we can see that these are all of the purchase order lines that are on that purchase order. So this shows us the receiving site, receiving warehouse, item number description, and the order quantity. And we can see here that we still have 20 of the bend board brown left to receive and 150 square feet of this turf. So if you're looking at this and you need to make any changes for whatever reason, you can press this button and say make changes. So here you can change the quantity that you're trying to receive. If they sent us a couple extra bend boards, then you can up that quantity. There is a 10% over and under delivery percentage that you are allowed here. So if it's over that 10% or under that 10%, it will tell you you cannot enter that. You can change the site that you're trying to receive this in, the receiving warehouse, and you can even change the location. And you would just press the submit button here, and you wouldn't have to go through that workflow approval process anymore. It would just automatically change it for you here. But if everything's looking correct, you can go ahead and press the receive now button. And here you have the option to change any location. And if you only received in 5 of these today, but you know that you're going to receive the other 15 tomorrow, you can go ahead and just receive in the 5. And you can see here that it's leaving you with a remainder of 15 to receive some other time. For these purposes, I'm just going to go ahead and enter 20. We can see that our remainder changed to 0. And we can just go ahead and submit that. So we can see this green little line up here telling us that everything is successful and that the quantity received changed to 0. And these buttons are now grayed out, so we can't do anything with them. So now if we want to receive in the turf and everything on this line looks good, we can press receive now. And here's where we have a little bit more information to fill out. So if we know the number of rolls that we're receiving in is a lot, we can go ahead and press this add multiple rows button. And if we wanted to receive in 30 rolls of turf, we just say 30, submit, and now we have 30 lines added where we can fill in our information here. Another way on here to add rows is this add row button, where you can just add as many rows as you like, and it does keep account for you here on this little area here. So for the batch number, you can enter in any batch number that you want to, or you have the option to choose other and then add in your own batch number. You can change the location, and you can also put in the width and length. And when you tab off of this, you can see that our remainder quantity just changed. So if we enter something crazy in here, we can see that we have a negative remainder and that's just not going to work. So you do have the option to put in a vendor roll number, and if you want to enter in a custom serial number and you don't want the system to generate a serial number for you, then you can enter that in here. Or you can leave it blank if you just don't care what the serial number is going to be. So once you have all this information filled out and your remainder quantity to receive is 0, you can press the submit button. And we can see that we got a green success line and quantity to receive is 0, and everything is now registered for this purchase order. So if you wanted to go ahead and post the product receipt, you can press this green button up at the top. This says post product receipt. Enter in the product receipt number, and this is typically the VOL number, but you can just enter in any amount or anything that you want to. It can be characters, it can be numbers, and go ahead and press the post button. So now we can see that we got the green success and that this is now, we navigate back here, we can see that this is now going to be received. So once that product receipt was successfully posted, and we can see here that our status is changed to received, you will receive an email of that product receipt, and go ahead and open this up, and you can see that the product receipt is there, and you can forward this straight to your vendor, or you can print it off.